Frantic third-person action? Check. Infinite build possibilities? Check. 4-player co-op online? Check. If this all sounds too good to be true, rest assured, my friend, we have the game for you. Risk of Rain 2 is one of the most unique co-op experiences you can have with your friends. If you're into roguelikes, breaking games with god builds, and unlocking dope characters with your friends, then you've come to the right place. Before we get ahead of ourselves though, we're not here to give you yet another review of Risk of Rain 2, but rather a review of how fun it is to play with 3 of your friends. Also, can I just say, the soundtrack is amazing.
I am shooting so fast, you're wrecking these guys, it's over, boys.
Oh my gosh! I'm riding the jellyfish.
Double frenzy, get up there, bro, get up there!
Yes! Too high!
Dude, yeah, yep, do that. Oh my god, the pain train! Mosh pit, bro!
Kill 15 enemies simultaneously. I just did that. I just got the trophy for that.
Oh my god.
Wow, did you just see that? Did you just
I did see that.
Oh my god.
Despite more than enough time in early access, Risk of Rain 2 is not without its faults when it comes to playing this game easily with your friends. The pieces are here for a smooth co-op experience, but the bugginess can make it a huge headache, and I mean like migraine go to bed at 6 o'clock headache. Inviting each other to a lobby is straightforward and doesn't really need much explanation. We faced some hiccups where it didn't work right away, but eventually we would get in there. However, if you experience a crash here or there, or I don't know, every time you play for like 2 weeks, you're not alone. We actually almost gave this one up after legitimately not being able to play with each other without the game crashing within 5 minutes of play.
I got disconnected!
You serious?
No!
What the heck's going on? You able to just join? That'd be cool, but I don't think so.
Luckily, our struggles came to an abrupt and unexplained end, but we'd be dishonest if we didn't mention it. And we're not the only ones who have had their issues. Be sure to check out the Reddit to see if there might be similar issues going on to what you might be experiencing. It really helps keep your sanity in check.
I just got disconnected.
Oh, I did too. Okay, yeah, what is happening?
So this game's broken. It's official.
But once you do get the game going, it is a blast to play with friends. So let's get into that part because it is a lot more fun to talk about.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, I'm gonna die!
I can't get out!
Oh my god! Oh god, I'm friending you, bro! Oh my god! Oh my
I just
god!
started pushing every button the game had, dude. I just started pushing everything.
Oh my god!
Wait, there's still one more. He's just not even a boss. He was just...
Listen, we know there's a lot of roguelikes out there you can play with your friends. But hear us out because Risk of Rain 2 truly is the one more run game to rule them all. The central game loop of Risk is simple. Your squad lands on a planet with 0 money or items. You slay creatures using 4 abilities unique to your character while you search for a teleporter which spawns a boss that takes you to a random level where you do it all over again. The more time you spend on a level though, the harder the game gets. So you have to balance an onslaught of enemies while buying items that augment your abilities to help you survive. What makes Risk stand out from the crowd though, is the absolutely insane amount of items. 127 to be exact. Yeah, and there's no cap to how many you can hold or stack.
Oh my god, dude, you have so many items.
Yeah, I'm a monster.
You did it. You're literally a giant bug snack, dude.
I'm a freak of nature at this point.
It helps that the items range from, yeah, that's pretty cool, to, wow, that's straight up broken. Some items are just plain useful, like the Hoopoe feather that gives you an extra jump, while others are just wild, like the Primordial Cube that spawns a black hole sucking every enemy in. You get it, you can come up with some downright busted builds. So would it be crazy to say that everything I've talked about is only half the fun of playing this game? The other half comes in when you throw your friends into the mix, and watch how absurd of an experience this becomes. You'll get sucked into bosses with all sorts of rays and numbers flying everywhere. You'll race through levels frantically trying to find the teleporter before the game hits I see you difficulty. You'll watch as your friends become literal gods that obliterate bosses before your eyes. It's all just ridiculously fun.
Oh baby, oh my god, look at all that damage.
What's happening?
Oh baby.
Whoa, what is happening?
I'm a bother. And I got the multi-kill thing.
The action of Risk is so frantic that there's not much strategizing to be had, but having friends along for the ride not only triples your chances of making it to the next level, but is also super helpful when it comes to putting builds together. We constantly kept an eye out for specific items that were essential to our respective builds, and the builds are part of what kept us coming back. Another run where Andrew could have even more fresh meat, or another run where Jake could finally get 12 crowbars. The replayability is insane, and we haven't even talked about specific characters or how to get them.
There are 9 additional characters to unlock as you play, and man, unlocking them is awesome. If you're like me and sometimes you struggle with the premise of just playing a roguelike to get as far as you can, this system was made for you. Unlocking the characters is not only deeply satisfying, just like it was back in those childhood days of Smash, but also surprisingly fun to work towards. They're not all easy to find and take a good bit of digging and work to get to. But it's that mystery of unlocking them that reminded me of when I was a kid unlocking Smash characters with my brothers. And the characters aren't the only surprises that you're going to find along the way. The game is chock full of mysterious paths, bosses, and loops that make you want to play again and again. Like that first time we had a Beetle Bro show up after a boss encounter. I didn't know how he got there, but I was happy to have him for the ride. Or that one time we just randomly fell to the bottom of a level only to find a new mysterious path that had a puzzle element and then a new boss. I mean, that was just really, really cool. It gives you that same kid-like feeling of playing a brand new game where you just don't know what you're going to find on each run. And discovering these things with a friend makes it all the more fun. It all adds up to this crazy longevity when it comes to replayability, a word we might use a lot in this review. So, not to beat a dead horse, but the replayability is enhanced by the uniqueness that each character displays. Mixing and matching characters is what makes the co-op in this game truly dynamic. It'd be a little silly to try a run with Loader, Mercenary, and Acrid all in one group because they're all focused on close-range combat. But combining one of those powerhouses with a support like Engineer and a long-range archer like Huntress makes for a great team. Learning each character's abilities makes a huge difference in how well your team gels, so you're going to want to try everyone out. And finally, I think this is the last time I'll personally say it, but you can get even more abilities to mix and match by focusing on character achievements, which, yes, adds to the replayability. I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, because this game is awesome and deserves every bit of praise we're giving it, even if that means being a bit redundant.
If you're even a little familiar with roguelikes, you know that they often force you to get more powerful through subsequent runs in order to beat the endgame boss. That's like the whole goal. But in Risk, you could make it to the endgame boss in your first couple runs if you're lucky and you have a guy playing Acrid. The goal in Risk is more about having an absurd amount of fun breaking the game together. Unlocking characters together and uncovering the game's many mysteries is immensely satisfying and adds to the already insane replay value. For our money, Risk of Rain 2 is one of the best bang for your buck co-op games you can find. We've played a ton of roguelikes, but nothing compares to this.
So far, it's been a crazy third year of our channel, and we're really hoping to keep up with it like we have been. This is the most amount of videos we've ever put out in a really short amount of time, and we're really thankful for the growth that we've been seeing, and it's thanks to you guys. Whether you're here for the first time or you've been here with us since day one. Your support always means a ton, and it's what keeps us going even when life gets crazy. Be sure to do all the YouTube things and try checking us out on our other socials. We've got Twitter, Instagram, and GG. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on another episode of the Co-op Bros. And also shout out to our third friend Jake, who's been along with us for several of our recent games. He's a trooper and he's awesome.
I'm gonna ride the magma worm! I'm riding it! I'm riding it!
Oh my god!
I'm
You're
riding
like spinning
it!
across the ground. I love it.
Woohoo! This is awesome.
Oh my god, you literally riding it. This is so good.
Oh my word, this is wild.
Oh man, you gotta clip this.
This guy may be terrible, but he's very, very fun.